thing is, so if I'm just looking this at a business, right? I mean, if you look at any business, like there are a lot of entry barriers, right? So if you look at the drug business also, there are a lot of entry barriers because you need a lot of people, for example, get it through the harbor. You need to make sure that the Navy patrol timelines where when the Navy, boats are going, they'll be here at this particular time. So, okay, don't go there at that time because the Navy goes and very actively they check ships, right? So you need that whole ecosystem, right? Of information. Information is basically the biggest thing here. But then again, if you start manufacturing at a domestic level, which is not very complicated, it is complicated, but if you have a good cook, as what we spoke earlier, you can do this at a smaller scale. Where a lot of people, now for example, if you want a cook, you can probably get someone down from East Asia or someone who has done this before, right? Nobody knows who he is. You just go, you hire a lonely house from somewhere, you get some funding from another person, or maybe people who get involved in this are people who have already been in this business, which means they have a lot of black money, right? And what you do is you can start your own little small operation, right? That is the real dangerous part in this, because normally if you go after if you get the big fish and all that, you can basically do traceability is much easier. But then if you get multiple people who are trying to do this, and very rightly you said there was one in Kandana, then there was what are the other two locations?
Denia and
Norelli. And we have, and there was another case last year also in the suburbs of Colombo, something happened and all that. So that means this has been going on for a while, or maybe it's at its infant state. But the problem is, if the entry barriers are less for this to get into the business, then the number of potential people getting into the business is larger. That is the danger I see.